media background checks. Welcome to social media monitoring done right. Did you know that between 70 and 90% of employers in the United States incorporate some form of social media screening before they hire a candidate? While resumes, interviews, and often reference checks are the staple of a recruiter's life, social media has become an almost equally important tool for hiring. What better way to get to know a candidate than to review their social media posts? Over the past decade, the share of the U.S. population using social media has climbed from just over 50% to now almost 80% of the population. The top 3 benefits of social media background checks. There are numerous benefits to performing social media screening on your candidates. Below are the top 3 reasons why you should be doing social media screening on your candidates. Number 1, protects your brand. No company wants to hire someone that doesn't reflect their core values and by their individual actions tarnish the company's brand. Number 2, protects your employees. Workplace safety is no longer just in the domain of your corporate security folks. Human resources should take responsibility to ensure the employees they are hiring do not represent a threat to other employees. Number 3, reduces turnover costs. Studies have shown that the average cost of hiring a toxic employee and then having to replace that employee is over $12,800. When factoring in lost productivity by the team, this cost can soar. What types of information do social media checks provide? VettFirst uses machine learning and natural language processing and has 11 risk classifications, in addition to keyword matching and sentiment analysis. All of this happens in typically under 30 minutes, and we deliver the most comprehensive report in the industry for your candidates. The following is a list of the types of risks we identify: hate speech, derogatory, abusive, and/or threatening statements toward a specific group of people, typically on the basis of race, religion, or sexual orientation; insults and bullying, name-calling or derogatory statements toward an individual about their physical characteristics, such as weight, height, looks, intelligence, etc. Narcotics, statements related to drugs and/or drug use, including slang words, street names, and phrases; obscene language, profanity, cursing, swearing, or in general, crude or vulgar words and phrases; political speech, statements considered on the fringes of mainstream values, typically statements considered on either the far left or far right of the ideological spectrum. These often focus on specific issues such as abortion, environmental, immigration, government, etc. Self-harm, indications of wanting to hurt oneself or take one's own life intentionally. Threat of violence, an intent to inflict harm or loss of another person's life. Toxic language, a way of communicating that is considered to be rude, disrespectful, blaming, labeling, or using guilt. Drug-related images, images of pills, syringes, paraphernalia, and alcohol. Explicit or racy images, mostly explicit nudity and some partial nudity. Violent images, images of disfigurations, open wounds, burns, crime scenes, and guns or weapons. Keywords, flags post based on matches to custom keywords provided. Keywords can be designated negative, positive, or neutral. In conclusion, with between 70 and 90% of employers using social media to make hiring decisions, you should not feel like you're doing anything wrong. On the contrary, reviewing publicly posted information about your candidate is the best way to discover if your next hire is the best fit for your organization. In order to stay legal and avoid EEOC violations, you should centralize this function internally and contact VettFirst Security today.